What's up, YouTube? Brycen here. Today we're gonna make quinoa. So, making quinoa is like super easy. Whenever I make it, I just go 2 parts water to 1 part quinoa. So, I'm gonna use a cup to make it, but honestly, you can use like any sort of container that'll hold liquid to make it. You just need to take one part quinoa, and then I like to take that quinoa and I'll toast it on the stove before I add the water. So I just have this on high heat. I'll use a rubber spatula. Just kind of stirring it around. And as you look at it, you'll see that the quinoa kind of has like a film around it, and as you toast it, that'll start to break off. That's what you're looking for. You can feel the quinoa, see if it's hot, but you just want to keep moving it because you don't want to burn the quinoa. And I'm using an electric stove, and you can use a gas stove and induction, but this is what we got at the house, so this is what I use. Just gonna stir it around. I like to feel it with the back of my hand. It's not quite there yet. Well, once it's getting hot, you'll start to, you can tell that it's about to be ready. I'm just smelling it. You want it to smell slightly toasted when you're making it. You don't have to do this. This is just an extra step I do when I make it. I like the way it turns out. Super subtle. So I can feel that the quinoa's hot. I'm starting to kind of get that toasted quinoa smell. I'm starting to see little flakes of kind of the whole of the quinoa kind of breaking up. It's hard to see on the camera, but you can see little flakes around the edge. So this is ready to go. My 2 cups of water right here. I'm just gonna add that. It's gonna steam and boil up. To that, I'm gonna add a pinch of kosher salt. Let's go with 2. That way it's not bland. And now I'm just gonna wait for it to come to a boil. I like to leave the lid off while I wait so I can see it. But the water, I mean, the pan was already hot, so it should come to a boil pretty quickly. So now we're just waiting. You see the water starting to bubble a little bit. There's a little bit of movement in there. Like I said, it's really quick. It doesn't take much time at all. So now we got these little tiny bubbles. So we're about ready to go. I'm gonna put the lid on, and then I'm gonna take it off this burner that I currently have, just because it is an electric stove, and it doesn't really drop its temperature that fast. So I'm gonna scoot it back to this back burner, and I'm just gonna put it on low. The settings on mine go from low to high with numbers in between. I have it on 2, which is a pretty low setting. If you have a fire stove or like a propane burning stove, you can regulate the temperature better, but that's why I changed the burner that it's on. That way I'm not starting off, it's not still super hot. Just be careful, don't burn your hand. And then from here I'm going to put a 20-minute timer. And then we'll come back and check on it in 20 minutes. Alright, so the timer's done. And we're just going to pull this thing off the heat. And we're just going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Alright guys, so it's been sitting for 5 minutes. Let's take a look. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe so you can help me grow this channel. See you guys later.